Yes, sir. Bali, Lucky, or Hanelia. And your girl.
My phone was danger.
Do Bamile, or the word danger sauce. That's the what you free.
It's you for national phone in our Facebook. I mean, cheer me quick. Me cheer me quick. Na me cheer me quick. Me don't say.
That's all.
Jim FM.
Kokoni kuti.
Adom FM do bia da say na.
Yeah.
Bia ewu. Na yeti mu. Esanse mo platform no e platform bia. You have the mileage. And yeti papa. Most especially the combination between work and the CJ.
And the CJ no.
A mad discussion no and the Jumana Muye no.
Super deal.
Dwaso and ably supported by your champion producer.
Yeah.
Chairman 1.
Yeah.
Fojo.
Yeah.
Hassan. Aisha,
Emanuela, Obia,
and just a baby.
Yeah, many Bakubia, many Chiana, so many name.
Me also Bakubi so account.
Yeah.
Na or money the experience be with money.
Yeah, remember.
We chiri hono. Na easy.
Oh, okay.
But you ever kase nyameni ni edini ye. When you weekend number. And the bomb is a wiki so obese the edini ye sa.
Yeah.
And the nyamiase.
Yamene hene.
Oniaba.
Amen. Me da se bebre. Kwaku ban. Asum dwenka.
Yeah, asempa.
Boko de.
Nyame adaroma o.
That's
it. One udom nyina. Me braba akope. Ona wo titles.
Yeah.
Grover. We former deputy minister. Wa van count.
Deputy minister. Yes, transport.
Transport.
Yeah.
Incoming general secretary. Emma MPP.
No one can say incoming CEO.
CEO no bebem.
Da ben.
Enche.
Oh, kwaku. Na se kwaku devil. Everything can see what say me anya no.
We di general secretary no so bebwa.
Oh, I know the obedi. But bonya si will be bata ho ansa.
Na skaba.
Oh, so at ya. Onya kakra ansa na we go. Ya me nekine.
And this Mpensenpensenmu nyina nyame ka omo.
And this if we dey atomani Ghana for ne need there but mo na atomani kese Captain Kojo Chikata over the weekend and he say 85 sana ye hu 85 for a very long time ni entinenka ba na wo ho anyway nyame fa ne crazy here
on the TNDC.
Oh yeah, sir. I'm na ye fapem no. Yeah, I'm na ye fapem no. I'm na gina mu. As I say, mo didi ho no.
Ya ni nyina ye didi.
I'm fascinated about all our affiliate stations. Tyne FM 90.9, Ewan Soko, Tyne FM 1 Mutie Fasi Chiamo, High Radio 103.1, Ewa Bechim, Yanda Masibebre, Charity 99.9 FM, Ewa Duaya Nkwanta, Good News FM, Ewa Takra, Division FM, so should there be so Kofi Renchi, good morning to you, very special one to you. Alive FM, Ewa Yeji, Daniel, a solid guy, Daniel, good morning. Asasi FM, Bandai, ABC Radio, Tamale, Cha FM Nkranza, Rainbow Radio, Sefshi Dwaboso, Ofie 105.9 FM, Free FM, Ewa Techimai, Global Information Center, Kumfi, Asafo, 99.1 FM, Ewa Elmina, na Jafric Radio, Ewa Japan, Mwamuti Faso nyina, Yadamasibe Bre, said Dani Denina, Modima Fidie, Eto Adom. Honorable Titles Glover, Mamindi Kai and Fawon Kogan, Amrashabe Jem. Why a former member of parliament? And what share the directive in fact speaker at the buyer on say finance minister kind budget and a Rose minister issue say yenjai toll collection. Now the speaker also director say until say budget no on be debate yajiatun no they cannot implement whatever is in the budget. What do you make of it?
Yo, akwesi mi da say message here His Excellency
Jim FM
Nana Donkwe Kufado, the Vice Dr. Baomiang, and the former President J. Kufo. Papa Michao Pa, no poem names with their two, Adom FM. asema wodi atuba masuye ebisami. With my 8 years experience in the chamber, kakra menimene say normally say ye ready budget ni say ya ye makwan ma ye debate. After debate no na speaker refer the amount finance committee. Then all the various select committees ni nyina any institutions that were massing or market transfer at the committee level. In a diwa bobosa. And after debate, they will come to the estimates. I be approval. And the last day of Parliament, sat down the fixing appropriation. Appropriation here, Aquahuma Sika, a buying. Or the other two the begi tuono and buying. Na a jumabia that is tied to Sakana Yejino and also not Yeduo Abetuo. And the Bandasano, then the 1st of January in the new year. Na ye dikaina Yajiji tuona dear. But I think the Rizia minister roads and highways. My big brother and him senior. Eddie Yadia, I think he's the best person to explain. The entire feel say motorists should start enjoying the free tolls, After I was up Benji's out one. And what decided say motorists should enjoy it even before the approval by Parliament. And when I am the anchor year speaker day. And all can say this ya dimo bobo ya approve which is right. But I think that both the minister and the speaker and the leadership can look at this matter. When create unnecessary acrimony and ebia kasibia sebi emfa so baby emba. And I know Honorable Makota is a very honest person. Ubiana or the BBC and so he does it the way he wants it to go. And I know he's also a very good friend of the Right Honorable Speaker. And he's a Bibina say Speaker and Chair Adrina say what they together. I'm sure obey the necessary arrangement to meet the Speaker to resolve this Asema Bay. But for me, I don't see it matters of problem. And the speaker mad directive Ozeche Mpensenpensenmu, the majority leader or chair leader doing say or leader general or the council because I didn't know you better discuss it. Normally when the plenary are discussing something you see the boy, then the speaker will give ruling on the matter. And the honorable chairman a tree speaker not drink because basis how they can't win on shaded TDA and some review. So I think that both sides of the house and the minister and the speaker bet matters.
No, but if the norm is debate to me, we cannot implement anything. Why the rush? What is there?
But I don't know. The reason a motivated minister or the stress I have very little to see on it. But I feel say as a minister also so motorists should enjoy this free motorway toll before January. I see nothing wrong about it. But reason I'll teach that what the yes I just say you could be someone then you can give us a very tangible reason.
Okay. So for Honorable Titus Glover, a former member of Parliament, East Constituency, former Deputy Minister Transport. Mame Kweku Boyne Kweku.
Asamba.
Meet you.
Mr. Suse, and papa to the next and Kisiko. Na Mr. Suse, Senka MPP speaker, and a Tiakunya Sopa. Coming shows and Cassassin will be to me as your memoir. I say, Union MPs, ministers, Nibia, more MPP side, no, Mufa Ubu, I Fata said, Emma speaker or Tiakunyum, our NDC speaker. And I say, oh, any all power. Until the penny a bay, any all power, the penny a bay, we speak also, and fine every. We are Emma or dog, any akuma pa, ye de to me one, to me a conanim. Senior wouldn't say, Sa route to no, a act of parliament.
Yeah.
Yes, if 15 years and the edge, and no minister can remove that act from Yamrem until the parliament, Yama parliament as a jatum. Enti, the minister na yeno, causing financial loss to the state. Causing financial loss to the state.
So my guy to one general.
Say idea womrem. Na what they will pay. Say me dear, me mamra ni nyadwuma. Ti me ye dear me pay. O maybe so it me do tum.
That they all kind of opposite or prosecuting minister.
Yes. Say what say ye jisika wo men wa de on pene me ye jisika no emra no constitution na ye de bu o man no ti ye jisika na obi atena ne dem say me mu obi ye jisika wo men wa enti na minister of education so actual letters afiwe ya admit obi a e wo secondary school e bi so a minister na minister of road so aka say minister of transport so aka no office STC organ hanyina Metro Mart organ hanyina and obi enkodwuma BBNT sabet na koto ya say minister no minim the motive for the years ade no but or cause financial loss to the state unum say this year budget ya the parliament road to a ye bejeje unum say capture ye benya sike benya free road to e capture no parliament a captain or budgeting, but to me, enti yesi benya sika 2 billion, roto bemye 1 billion. Ne, we jai roto no jije, that 1 million ye cover free. Enti ska ye can't say ye dibe ya kwan. Ska can't say dibe si hospitals. Ska can't say dibe ye nyama bibri. A roto niti kaka hono. Minister na chere baby benya say ska free. So causing financial loss to the state, on negligence, one more minor lutuska. Ayenian and Kofo, you didn't go for to Mute, way free causing financial loss to the state. Your own discount. There's someone misappropriate or minditica. Instead, don't go to it is a one so or minditica, or man, I get out. As it will do too, it will do cockot. So the material. Enti me dem to 2 years say yen test them ran on here because it's a culture of impunity and it costs too much. I will be a yedi ope wo memwa. Oko kan wo say na yeti akonya so nti. Nti to aba ma wo say brabe say o man no. O man ya yetimu am betena akonya so mfie no munie. Munti hospital ba akopɛ kora. District hospital munsi ba akopɛ. Munsi market edwa market ba akopɛ munsi bi wo mamu ha e de adwuma ebrenkofo munsi university ba akopɛ kora na sika kakra nso ye nya ne de bia kwa akotua ka no nso na mo se monyeje unum sa freeway sika ye besia nkoa ne hunsi won ka ye tua nkoa e about 60 billion besia nkoa ye tua no freeway e hunsi nkoa e 33 billion amortization a car ye dear aso etese yokokotua ye tu about 15 billion ska jiji no memu nyina aso 72 billion adwuma ye fo akatua nso nko a ye tua no memu about 30 billion enti ska ye jiji ni nyina afi ni nyina ska jiji ni nyina no enso ye mpo na enye bi de yi akwan ifita besia na emmene ye ni asa enye bi de akwa jet ni na mu wiem branka tete kan ye tumi disi hospital na enye biafa MPP for boy to go for staff house omo nya dwuma omo test keke omo test e bi test keke e ba e radio so ni TV so na bo so me so ani atu omo ka ba ka test kan ni nyina na e
so make submission
That's
you start.
But make a submission.
That's you betum ya use na dia ya papa no.
And to them man no.
Yes, sika no. So we me papa.
You start is there you.
Natri.
You start to do.
Fe mo din na marry.
So na ama you sika no anyhow. Na minister bia ta ba bi ope bia no o ye de ope. So it is time say Nanado kaba now say nka wonim ho bia. Ese nka minister no yin edi. Ba ni nua no. 20 hwe nye. When Nanado ni nua na minister for road no.
Oh,
ni nua no ni ko form do bebu o manyam ade.
Oh,
kasa nkwa.
Dabi. Kwa men kasa. Omo mu ade say na dem. E dey no ma ye.
Nya say di atamin okay mate ona pato. Enya di atam say me kete to obu ade o. Ba okay me pato say omo do omo pe. Eye niema a ni kwa say nko omo ye. Sa na me pato.
Okay.
But in tree kasa ne kato say omu ade ba yenka ntepen mu omu ade.
Asa waka.
So sanka me word fufu bi a metumi de describe no kama yenka ntepen mu omu ade. Ba pen mu ade nto a edu ba bia otumi ka.
Na say no na working.
Sao metwe wana film. So enti sa kanofori atatu we de open no so ye institutions organ ha nyina na ni bo ba bia sika bebre ni company na ye adwuma wo mamu nyina financial institutions no ni company na ye ni nyina because president ni ano no enti enkanata enti na nkofo bi call say sa family and friends amamu no eni kwante so enti fi think man ya o minister for road wi tenye na nado na ni nua no a anko betumi de saa dwe saa ne hantan saa aka tere to butie nyatua ba president ni ano nti enya ne hwe sasempa na akoye ya asempa na akoye ya so na bo title so tie nyini nua ne president nti odi ne wan tam wi enya ne ya ma na anko bi mu no na wi dan kan nua ne na nado a anko da so tia ko ni minister ne bi so enti saa na ekoso because niema wo mo ye no na nado nkofo no mo ye ni nua no mo firi krom no ene wo mo ye o ma we time ena de papa omufo obu onya dwuma no mu say o mind sika no saa o reason our day ba say to boot as empire to ade o ho ayi o say ayi to boot ye ayi ema entokwasisi eno nti na ema wo mo ye saa no what na wo to memu o to boot bi ntokwa bi asi wo on to boot bi ntokwa asi wo ayi die no saa de wo o trapu ku asama ho de no o mo say traffic e che ho entanche poku aso ho de no entanche ba ko bi nso saa wo emfinfo obedu nkokọ no o mo say ho du traffic che the traffic che wo ho pa no e ka so a de no ene ayi and friends tamade to pa na etumi che mo ne die ntina etumi che saa ye betu ni hye bebregu akwam ama se ye se ye hia tasia ye betumi age abra emfasa ayi no ayi ne ma but anwena ho anwie ane ya ne saa ne ye kaye ye nua no so eton ne ma no no se nkofo bebre ton ne ma wo to butu ho
ya
bebre ko anopa no kora na wo so wo munyan no obi ka banku aba ho because anopa 12 o'clock na wo ka say obi anko ton ade wo ho no tata no obi aka ne banku awie ode ko wa akoton
na de wa
banku no nkoton
na de wa kan banku abai to butu ne ton
na nkofo nkonko to atas ya kwaje tas
jeje wedi tas
na se fa ne nton ade
okay so no
fa ne nton ade
ka kwan so highways na abeton
sakre kwamu ha sakre ha omo moton ne wa kwa no no right say so moton ne ma kwa sakre ni mu ha sakre overhead na se ho no omo moton ne ma ho no right so moton ne ma ho enso mo go moton ne ma ya che wo mo enti to bi to ade wo to butu a ye nton ade ho so ba to ade ho to bi tumi tna sakre ha enye so mu no to ade na so gina kwa ho to ade a the same thing obi atumi gina kwa ho ba bia to ade
enti emra so se wo se etwa so
enti empam wo mo go sakre ha no so overhead na se ho no ye ni wo mo so free ho
gwagoma no nsima
me si wo mo go sakre overhead na se ho na mna mo kwa mo to ade o sakre na se ho no o mo se empam wo mo nyina free ho
amate
enti ye nuanom ma na obi akwaje besia wakofa na nka ne board ye ne kwadu me kwadu ya me yakra nso se kwadu so eduru ba bia na kwadu ayedai onse kwadu eduru ba bia na kwadu etumi sei ana wonu sa obi akofa kwadu bottle bebre aba begu a anopan wo yi aba kwa ho aba beton oduru anaka ne nyina twetwam ko na ne kwadu na asase anka omo makofa anka e ton no to boot obi asole ahomache an wa ye dai omo sensene bebre sensen anka ne bebre ade e chemo ode aba to boot no aba beton te se oduru ho no adwuma bi eni ho car no nso traffic no ntu ni ho so dem be pa kire no enti sankofo no omo nya dai anka ne nsei asampa anka ne nsei enti wo ye niema sei basa once sa traffic mu pa ndi to abrobe udum abrobe no okoka so akwa mu ho na obeduru na mamefu etu so abrobe nso eche wo ho 1 week pe na sei te se oduru ho no da begu ho ye nto ha na ye to because traffic ni ho na abrobe na sei o factor no o man su o man adwuma nim
Bagubo ahen mate medase abusia kwakubo ahen Deputy National Communications Officer for the NDC now in Kano honorable my member elsewhere
asempa
we dey wi start kakra
asema obi say here baby akwaku afai de say entwe you o kan bibi e de kan say ya adwin say yen MPP for ye for boni ni di environment speaker of parliament. I think that also is below the belt. Clearly, majority members of parliament and for right honorable speaker. And this okasa so meneni enya adwembio. Se minister sebe waye bibi na se speaker drawn attention. E de akoye de waye no. Eni nkyere se onfebu emfama no.
No, but where? No, there be honorable. My member Moha, Dabi Ofane wa. Honorable Ofane. Ofane wa.
And is a minister.
Honorable Ofane wa.
Minister not attention. Say on any debate, no appropriation approval. I mean, it is fair and appropriate. Some minister also what to know as people.
But why on fanya jumaya eno na kwakubu an ka se ombu speaker
na twi
okay
engineers on makwata honorable makwata by his training, by his upbringing and the respect he has for the speaker would never do that. And he said would the abetu biam what and the yanhwe anim this week the yanhwe de abakoso and no na metwe kwaku adwen di akọ no ebiom the all kase mkrofo enyama omutunton ewo kwa hu na ade bese at the point me ne ya adwen say at least some level of communication should have gone out na obi a wakofa ni nyama obetono at least umano some moratorium just here emre bi no mfanto ni nyama bi so bi akofa brobe I mean perishable food na so waton wakwa no a yema na emre kakra anka beboa ma wa clean stock but kwaku yenton fufu na ampesi ewo kwa why do you go and say that
kaso kwa mo ton banku of fan
why do you go die to beku edi fufu kwa no
change na we dey wo for
pukwa se die yanko pamono anga ho di ha eja you see and design discipline no I was here hwe na yi fi kwa zo adibakon na makwata at every time adibakon ta ka menena call two functions make I said na pot MPS runabout no na obe cut sword no edi bie na yes a concrete road wall or can say we are the port authorities and the city authorities and because she was a man betum ton nyama wo kwano na ade so is that type of bese bibia onye the finching you know and the mesre na onti their speaker ekano because they are all colleagues you know speaker is ahead of all of us na I don't think say on his speaker I will issue but knowing Honorable Makwata he's such a respectful person and I'm sure he will comply to what the right honorable speaker said.
Matimidasi for Yentuaso as about 6 minutes to the top of the hour. We're joining our high Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem, the Monday edition out here. Medini Kwesi Sempa. Now, Finance Minister Eko Ghana Mrashe Big Jam no can say from January 2022, say government services. In fact, they are 15% increase. ebekoso with all the charges, and they are kind of maybe say me kind of. Briefly now for Mpensenpensenmu, so review fees and charges with an average increase of at least 15% in 2022 and thereafter subject to automatic annual adjustment by average inflation rate as published by the Ghana Statistical Service. But with the prior consent of the Minister for Finance, the fees and charges should however be subjected to general review every 5 years. The effective date of implementation is 1st January 2022, the budget stated. And still, Anabtatas Global, my found this 15% increment buying services, yeah. But before then, quickly, my fan to just for the member of parliament for Esojamai constituency, Honorable Thomas Ampemnyako, say the issue of the toll booths affected the constituency seriously. Yeah, and now I'll make some submission. I'm gonna try someone Sabekano. I'm on Sakana definitely. Or Bebe, Honorable Dwaso Nsem. And to the Dwaso
interview section.
With you.
We share the theme of 2020 budget now. Also building a sustainable entrepreneurial nation, physical consolidation and job creation. Emphasizes a post-COVID-19 economic recovery agenda centered on youth entrepreneurship, quote and unquote. Na NDC for Cecilia Kwakukura Kasan was in a Jibusia. Nabusia no Gianni Frize, Ombres or Jibusia. Nazietia, a whom interested woman and a principal woman in Yanua. Yentia dia Yajin, Yajid, Yamo Jidina. Edicam emietiaka. So impression embe criticize yesi etua busia na embe before busia abogi na yetua wonka. We paid the abogi abeji kwa na still ewo books mu a e wo se etuaka. Na kromwa nipa dodo wo so motua tax. Eligible taxpayers is about 6 million. But practically one motua no is less than 2 million, about 1.5. And the trot. And it's a who say who share the level of taxes a year to GDP now is just about 13%. Now we share the sub-Saharan Africa, the standard now is 17%, which means that Ghana falls short by 4%. And then we yes scared the year Juma because of this shortfall, huge shortfall, you'll be compelled to go and borrow either domestically from our local banks or from international institutions. But yenya ejimuze bushana ejino e dia hunchire ebre because almost about 70 to 80% about payment of interest and principals, servicing of loans, government compensation aban juma efo yetua on kan ade de beka ye be impunto juma no e bi ketua ewensam. So as a government, do say we need to think outside the box. Kwa ye be faso a domestically no yenya be giatum say ye be pe kwa ye be faso a ye be gibusia de this is kromwa. Because you say Quanja de Fa, you discard you. And you took Quanqua Bruchira, Yaniji. But the people in these countries are paying a fedicine at all. Emily the Yampum to Juma, Ewakumwa. Identity and Comania Nabis on the day, yes, on Betua on Pesobitria. That is why one way of trying to address the issue of tax payments, one, Vice President Kaye, Sir, address system, digital address system, Utrisi Edico. National identification, registration of businesses, register general, Nancy was okay, and conform with Duma books in the ground where dozen, baby inactive, obey your modifio. So we can easily police some of these in Kovoya, Omuya Juma, mobile, and it's killing us. Imagine say a messing and now POP need to release a would OC than the amount. Imagine these vocational skills for you. There is no way I yet trace you Mukweku, try to feel your baby crano, messing in crano, management, or try to the local assembly no on crano is not even registered his business there. Said the getting yano, a boy. And the minister catch and say, a minute every 5 years, a 12 years, a government agency be a Jetiano, I was able to get credit to so. In a way, a befaquaya, it be receive revenue. Na, I did back one na, behu, I hammy. The fact that minority force said they are not going to support the levy.
I will come to that, but you stay with the 15%. At the time, Mwankasa Mokasa COVID about or my ding, we're thinking, say, we shouldn't be pulled with these surprises because Enyadia Jumekukra or we increase salaries. So if we increase 15%, and government services are providing my and was here to you. Don't you think, sir, you are being unfair to Ghanaians?
As at end of 2020, the COVID the COVID economy was almost 0.9%. Yanimu Kasei, Apejam almost about 3%, which is gradually recovering.
Gradually, keyword.
Which is here, gradually, eba. And then was it Friday or Saturday? Na me share BBC. Austria. When you say they are going under lockdown.
Yeah. From Monday, I think today.
They are going under lockdown.
Yeah, from today.
Because the fourth wave, it was a third wave, is all over the place.
Yeah.
COVID is real. And yeah, but thankfully, so gradually, with the performance of a buying and a pejam kakra. Now, what should the demands of Ghana for no? Bibia ya besa banye. But beginning, a lot of our people don't want to pay tax. Mimau history no, mimau the percentage of domestic revenue.
No, honorable, but that is my challenge. It's not that a lot of people don't want to pay tax. I buy a widen tax net, to bring more people in and invade. We should look at how to widen the tax net.
And digitization, with advancement of technology, any digitization. You are digitized. You link up to your tax authorities. And they will be monitored. What I say, I'm a big crowd with your crown, you be raising scano domestic and never do their boy. Because in the past, you NISA technology infrastructure. I'm comforted different. Don't be surprised to say, in the coming years, artisans they'll be asked to be hooked into the digital system. Said to be a benya because it is a must. And we'll see a get to work. Saying yes, idea people will just collect monies and do whatever they want to do. Meanwhile, he's the same person back on Jiraboting, no or Lambastia buying, say, Henna me lot of quiet dara, and a young mammy, and a suada, and a young mammy, and it was see Janabia, and a see mammy. Meanwhile, a Jumana, we are to obey now. The only few people who are paying on one of so the digitization drive, that infrastructure now by the abandon, for me, it is one way of trying to cure some crofona very taxes. Na yede beguma yenya and faso ewon na dia yendi tie I think 5 years ago any increase here yentu muda 5 years ago. So after 5 years that's all the big kakra air to so I think that we need to support the finance minister to raise these revenues to enable us to develop our economy. For me that's the way you say it. Every 5 years and you two and yeah every year there be in every 5 years and go to every year and at least you see the appreciation of the money. What does it? But we're accumulating 5 years ago near two government services.
No, but my main ready way now I'll say review fees and charges with an average increase of at least 15% in 2022 and thereafter subjected to automatic annual adjustment by average inflation rate as published by. So it means that once inflation rate, inflation, yes, the 2 months. It means that it's possible. So every year you bet 2 months, 5 years, general review.
You see, all the same, revenue mobilization domestically has been a challenge to us. So how do you make domestic revenue relevant? I'm going for a tracker. 5 years ago, the idea no one idea. In January, the Parliament approved the Maya. Also, depending on the inflationary rate, so was said to more, but to the also the count or the account. So was on Jins or on J.
Okay, so if government services, patronize the government services and that 15%, and that how many percentages normally are government workers?
That is why you have the unions around to a bit innovative and skillful. Me, my union, Before we can negotiate, you need to have all your facts correct. You need to get all your bases right. And normally, no, what the negotiation, documentation, we employer because all depends on the revenue available. Scale one, and no so no they are negotiating. May be by the end of the day you have to come to a compromise. Because normally you know for your call a high expectation. Amanzu you making sure so negotiate such a way say no. So both sides have to do what we call the win-win. We back a cra, then we have back a cra. Then you point that is better for all the social partners. Then we agree, then we roll out. So that's where we're going to go.
Martin Medase, for Honorable Titus Glover, higher former MP Tema East constituency, Mame Kweku Bayan. So Kweku.
Dear, Mr. Say, man on him why a Dane is sick as a monsonia. And Montina, yes, a taxi a good so. Or can be BIS COVID. Can be BIS COVID. But COVID never bebano. My auntie, as I say, Omo underlying factors no. COVID nature will be anamewa. The same thing applies to this COVID situation. Economy a underlying factor bia na enye papa bia COVID ne ba ye no. Those countries ni nyina ho kire wo. Bibra collapse including Ghana. Inti COVID inti na you impose taxes. Unnecessary or or minus one. A bema productivity crowds are perform. That service charges na ye can. So we are in our hospital. A buy what charge a womb already constituting the womb, and that's already budget to create womb. So we are in our hospital. Component here, a buying a dear and the chef at the Utrian, and only here to move 15%. So them pattern. A dear services be a buying a mau be a and worth to move 15%. National health insurance. There was service charge womb. Ya buying a dear, mandatory to Utria. So service charge in our health insurance mono, and also your 250%. And they say you better health insurance. School fees. You must say school fees. Your component ya buying a dear. Yes, service charge. It is school fees. And not school fees. University in a tertiary institutions. University in tertiary institutions. Your service charge home. As a service charge, you are buying the general direct. Say one, you're 15%. And so now we are. Oh, koto petrol. Oh, koto diesel. And you go care Monsua. You do boiler tax, sanitation tax. 10 pesos. Energy service, energy sector levy. That's how Joe 20%. 20 pesos. ESLA. That's how increasing to 18 pesos. Sana COVID na nkasa no COVID. Tax your health insurance so. You do 1% as a total. Enti taxes nko afuwe petrol nko a na nado dan kwakufu ado e de 10 cedis na to petrol so e tax nko a afuwe nko from January e be this time tax nko a wode ato petrol so e 10 cedis enti na petrol to me move e to 23 cedis no 23 cedis couple with some mismanagement enunti asama dollar no asa adwane ayentumi $1 e wo memu ha yenuan mo ye business nyina adwumagu because what se sika no won komra no eto sa akobọ business abeka ho ntan wotumi ayi ne niema tu okọ kanhye yenuan mo atonton tin tomatoes wo table tu nyina mo table no mabutubutu no because yanto no mare bonso asa ye tin wo say wie yin so a adwumayefo a ewo mamu a okoto market mo at 4%. What the task when you never go my force so or mutio or quack me for cat muswa. What's a 4% now, the man? The teacher ni our 1,000 Ghana cities 10 million. What the 40 cities now to Nakatium 40 cities and to petrol gallon back or cranifa. And now we say obi ani tiri den ana oye tsen o kan so a yete tasse ne de be yempuntu nyuma wo memu a mu kire yen market ba ko pe a yete no memu ha ye de sa tasse ne bi na eye ye kan ye su ye gigi sika no a ye wi a ye benya mfa so bebre wo so enti se de aho kire ye gigi tasse no a ye betumi a ye dai e de yempuntu nyuma MPP for be mfie nan ne o ma gigi tasse mfie nan yo chem university ba ko mo sie chem market e de take giti market asafo market anasa so ase market chem se so mo sibia
had market ni yipe
na e adwuma na branko mi say market me enta me pe market ne kan say e adwuma
ba so mo ye ndwuma foforo ade na won share
de no ma ye de obi factory ba ko pe ko MPP e ba ye obi factory ba ko pe
one day show one factory won ho yi
ene dia
ene dia say no
say ya ban ne dia
omo facilitate omo discussion
omo facilitate ya ban ne dia afa so ba mu na ya ban ne dia
omo discussion
dinti oye enfaso no ya ban dia
ana say omo ma expansion dey fan growth
me see MPP aban NC factory ba ko pe kura omo say omo bua man nkofo ne ti ye ne bua man nkofo ne ti dey on factory and this yenso apel so ye bua man nkofo ti
mo say do say commander sugar factory
pharmaceutical industry ma me pharmaceutical industry
sika na mo di shame
ye ma omo sika mo na nye the same thing so ye
exactly benjo mo ya
mo ye ba ye etaya ban dia it is a tuabo gas they are abide there it's a tuabo gas who many pay for much more and a binance a state owned on the patch one share not industry what's them ye de ayi first some friend say nkuto ya nkuto no say ye mfangu ayi no mu biemu a ya pass no fefe ye tumi de kwa buchi
I funny passing
o mu kire factory ba ko masie
na nya factory no ma facilitate e wo ho be
me tell say facilitation ni de nke ye bo abebre gen ye bo pharmaceutical industry company makoma 10 o ma ye factories Ghana e bi kwa de bia university correct obi nko ni school na wabie no ko eska de man no factory no awoye no Ghana NDC aban no adni to ade hu no kwanes kamis na kobuta no sika de man no factory de ye any no produce no Ghana o mu kire ye bi kodoma akokɔ yenu ma ye portrait farm up doma ko hwe sika edi chiemu na ko hwe enkoko a omu produce eni nkoso omu produce no Ghana ntom so nkire bi ye wie ye no ana ya sa ye market unum kaje tia market in and out any pe ko ba day bia every 30,000 hospital wo school wo police post wo unum ka ase ewuram unum ta ase enya firi ho to jeje betia no ana wo jeje tase no na wo use no judicious de memfaso baso a eno ne bebo abaso na wo jeje na de ha plane na wo tim na de ne no abrochire na wo ji wani wo se me ko holidays ne ata so man ni tika ma wo atata wo ma no na fofo na do makọ go abrochire na wo du man ni tika ele de yenya bi de aboa am ye nuan mu a omu bia wi school omo nya adwuma ye into unemployment e koso no unemployment obokona nsinya ye si immigration ye fa nipa 2000 nipa 130,000 cut off forms aye fa mu 2000 pe e bi kuta degree omu nyina nya adwuma nye mi wa do promise o mu say obemu mo adwuma ye nti so obu o man to obu o man tantantan se ya pepepe an ye hu ye se o tika ya gigye no ye de gigye ne de aboa o man no enya no kore da se ya gigye de aboa o man no ye gigye e de atua besia ya gye ho ka o de hwesa sa taxi sika be ba ya gigye mutata se betumi de si university and after hospital ba ko pekura e ka ya de ne de kotua ho ka because the car gigye ni nyina no ya anticipate say you benya about 130 billion e de 110 billion no e kan ko aye de e wo mem ha a ye tua e ho nsiwo no afi nko a na next year e be 33 billion ansa na amortization sika na aso besia na aso aye kotua ho ka no e de tua about 15 billion wages and salary wo ma aketua e be tua no mem ha abanya ka tuafo 33 billion what they can say Ebeka 6 billion pe and the ba be emputu nyoma wo memwa it is scanning nyina ye di tuaka ne ye diaka ne ye die ye de totonanse wo ma land cruisers ya totoma department ministries and agency enya de ketwa say scanning nyina etubisi hospitals and so luxurious life for mo penti o yusu kan wan ya ne aton fofora mo Ade na mo Ghana for mo kire wo mo sa na nkwale go opedma ye so mo nyebinye
mobile by Momentum Land Cruisers
the rate at which omo toto no nyen nanya sa nete comedy aba obi e kate the quote according to the site omo so nka to omo course no munya salary serious life na omo use no omo ano enye
I could wrap it up
into the hair can say baby o man e ko no ense nyina ye tighten your bet by ye tighten your bet no omo de obi na yi because on top petrol dollar upon what so much say good dem sa obi won pipi ni bia na dollar to good bottom so no much sana pressure about one and the one was akọsọ omu tu kwan so saa the bia be airport na ye take covid about na pipi for minister so omu tia buchira ati plane mu adi omu kokra na ko better economy mu kra nkan omu te first class ne bo den no masa akọ mako jo mo no masa aba na ordinary gani wo tu atase no na no ho kire no ade atene ebu o man dia tanko bia betu ebu o man ni bi
Kwakumidasi Asimjeka, it was 15 minutes after 10. Kwakubuahin, Deputy National Communications Officer for the NDC. What journey am I Makwaba High Adom 106.3 FM. Honorable titles below Nkiye Moviako, the electronic transaction levy. That's the e-levy. But minim say quickly.
I think that's Kwaku debate, you know. Debate for the past years, beginning of a studio is a political submission. So yeah. And one of the coalitions here and the MPP before they say, what has it gotten you to? Because Obed join in line of the debate, you know, on that level. Now what Tiana will say, MPP are buying AC factory back one, and the untrade the IED at 20 years now. Sebi. Nanado Danka Kufada buying. It's not lazy government, without due respect. It's not. Because Ghana for a way Juma ya. Who family Mami Danechi? Reline. From the ports all the way to Mpakadai, you will see a Juma Kessia ye with taxpayers' money. We fast all over the place. Because the multimodal transport system, i.e. by sea, by air, by rail, by road, we want to reduce the pressure on our roads. To me, say you can yedi for the first time. I yedi relay fa so from yedi faso all the way to the north. This one of them, Ejuma yeye wo. Na say Mampeni bi baye, Dr. Nkrumah baye. I know say Osi Industries, Ghana Industrial Holding Corporation. Ya yeti kromwa. Eni wo kwan ye fa so a Georg enya egoye ye ni kura temane ye waba 2 Georg Paints eni wa kasanuma Georg Electronics eni egu kwa ya tonton in your time na se onyo mampeni bi aba or say media no I want to have a paradigm shift by focusing on government meta private sector nechi what's the idea here now guys will be OC factory no aban emfa support man no obetumasi baby, our Mampenia Chinediako all over the 16 regions. At every region, at least, on your crown or one factory beer or Biano. If you have not supported some factory now, you bet you see. There be. And the sad one now, Giano, Sikani Bina, or Diamano, Saskan or Dimano, and no be no did you see. Ni raw materials no odiba, machines odiba nanyano, a tona, ye Jim Finis, and no so bois. Unemployment semana ye kanu esuti ewo ho who got don fete tomaso factory and then we share local household any kwafo e mano mudua tomatoes na de nya all over that stretch yet here and one say the factory akoton there's ready market available. This is a mark of a leader they need to work from. What I say?
Yeah,
who call a Bandai you see modern school or CNC school, you school guys, you see bida. Modern school, a chomodias a block now, you know. Go there, go to Pandai and go to Abomusu. There's a whole modern school, I see complete. A chamomo ye block na mukano. Sabi sikana kufadu ojiano, ondinu wodenu. Na na ministers for and your mutu kwany. When you're in government, why you not traveling?
Now say I'm on first class.
No minister travels on the first class. It's a lie. No minister travels on the first class ticket. Never.
Na so no because I bet you mean the Nisika for first class. So no
kita Nisika do this business class then that is fine. Every minister travels on the business class. Abraham was parliament, and I'm a deputy minister on the business class. Nobody travels on the first class. And the OTA, okay, India, true.
The business class.
Oh, family. Difference one. Difference one more economy. Some propaganda now went the other, you know. What I say? So no minister of state travels on the first class ticket. Na so to kwanya, I didn't know somebody akro. Or could you know mine name aye juma amafaso ediabaso ediamo mine. So clearly, Ubetra studio, stop pretending say mu JD ameni and Mwendisi, mu wasro. Oh, natri, ukasara my heading. Kanutum. When the man and the free soro, I always tell you, Bekacha will say, your performance is there. A juma where your gun of one so. And the Muntu may Quaka do be Uber Danny than Wuko, a so difficult hang and so near, Uber Bizarre one that says Sunni. Please don't go there. We knew your performance. You subjected this country to total darkness. Total darkness. 4 years. Utiana who's it? Yantunyum Fama. You need me a cost work. So Nando's government is fixing the challenges that we came to meet. Road infrastructure. Hey, na yenti kromwana me amadamfo EGDM. I can't say Nanado tukwanya na wada won the kem enti onum kwa why unprecedented. Nyamo unprecedented. Na ya kodwa info nana ene ye kwan ya say you say na nye bra penny no ka say onu kwa ye bi wukromada. He's fixing these roads for us. And the Sikatona Yajino, Yadi Yejuma. Yadi Yejuma, Eddie Maye. And Timetrana, your baby Nibico.
Matibedase, Dwaso, few messages now. We say good morning, Asempa. Eskwekubwa is aware that it's NDC who destroyed Makola #1, where every trader in our country were selling their products. When NDC were destroying Makola #1 market, was Kwekubwa and his party, did they give the market people any notice? Was Kwekubwa aware the number of people who took loans to do their trading aspect in our country those days? Anyway, Major retired J and the buy. I make on Facebook now. Me acknowledge some messages about. We say Nana Yosako there. Osia Sempa, you sit down and allow Kwekubwahin to insult the government. In fact, you make the program very boring. Thank you. Wajin no, very welcome. Medasibebre. Kwache Samson. I'll say Jacobna, good to you and good to okay. Yeah, stop mentioning okay. May I say brace all the way by. I'll say Kwache Samson. I'll say tell Honorable to be honest to us. Ghanaians are panting and wailing over this scrupulous taxation. Not only the minority, even we the MPP members are against it. So please tell Honorable to be sincere to us. And this one say if not, some people in Ghana are. No, please mind your words. Why? Nanaya Sako, there are things over there. Attacking spirit Nana womb. Kwache Samson also, is that the basic concept of taxation to production, or now is taxation to taxation? Okay, Medasibe Brisa would do by General Azimo Osiakufuado has gone overboard. MPP should be careful who they choose for their flag bearers in the coming years. And I face Kofi Asimeku was Salt Pond. Also, this e-levy will collapse the mobile money business and business as well. MPP government have collapsed more jobs and render many people jobless. Opposition will visit them come 2024. And this one says, I can see that they are fully MPP. Okay, really. May I say what they buy? Mabunu Dache or Sekwekubwahin, you guys still do this cheap politics, but parties whose members travel outside and use economy during your term at office, Mahama and his ministers, were they using first class? Okay, Medasibebre. And this one say, what a shame. After 5 years in power, you're still blaming Mahama for your incompetence. Almaran, Baban, Zara, and Edibaye, Felix Jujo, or say the former no should tell us what he's done for Tema East. Oh, okay, former MP no Pesoka. Tell the MPP man to to start up and listen to, really, Kholomenyaku about your check or spelling. Why? David Kwesi, I say both the NDC and MPP are the same. You live inside or you be okay. Me that's so the by tell Kweku Boy to speak to the issues and stop his normal propaganda. Kwachi Samson and the buy. Well, Dwaso, the e-transaction levy, the e-levy, quickly, Kweku Boy, I'm Brown, about titles global. So,
Janoa, Gidi Koko, Sofo, our Accra Central. Jim your friend Jadan on the Wakantamanto. Okay. Branch on the Shahonina, or your program, which now, Echo, into Medobako, into Jadan, our Gidi Koko, Sofo, our Dakantamantuano, on our papa, our boss, Janoa, Michiamunina, and come on. Senior, it has no. Anna, if he say a baby kitty be near come once more, a idea soon you tassano. A be collapse ye friend. Ye digitization as a digitalization. Oh, you baby collapse. Sina dear, me can say, me fan say, Obi Kumase. Now, o 2 feel one crime. Oh, o 2 feel one crime. If you near 5 billion. If you need 5 billion, and not if you need 10 billion. I know I'm a check. Oh, Kumasi, or the money bank. Say, oh, moon transfer CK. Emu as empower accounts, mummy. It is 10 billion, no, yet transfer Abigu accounts. Bank and agent charges a view. But I buy say 10 billion or Joe 175 million as tax. On the phone, me partner.
Me too, pa.
Oh, what of you know? I will go to be quite keke. I will check na ko bank so to your to as a council mono 10 billion. I buy so or Joe 175 million. That was with Tikano 17,500 in Asica. Me talk a phone and I say, oh, Menyaka be a one cry and me talk a 1 billion. And I will be Ukumasi also. Mammy fan to accounts no mana ye. Nafa tokano 1 billion now they tokano. I buy so bed with 17 million. So what transfer brewon. Bank charges a mile. Bank and the domo bedje no de to work at nekano e mai dia ban no nko agie eno no ti e adepa
Akuban full stop
ma me last one mamra momo me wa hai na sempa obi a che me 1000 Ghana cedis na mso ma me so me mpe 300 bi ma me girl na me mpe 200 bi emma eyi emma me maame a sa 300 na me send dia ma me girl no me tua 1.75%. Me wia 200 na me say tua ma me maame no me send dia ma me maame no eno so me say tua 1.5%. Into me wie no na 1000 no a ya transfer abre wo no what tua charges bro 1 million wo so ni nyere kwa ba wo omo je kwa nko mo di ye bibia nkan enhame ye je tin wo yenum
Kwakwa som dwen camera se Adam titles global
Azemba me kai say honorable Banredu na me fa the crazy or they talked us by san NDC for a gina sitting on a high horse did they kasa bebre they increased up that tax double. We are challenged as a nation to raise domestic revenue and then busia kono busia gieno ayedin na yehu se ebusia gie no ayedin no se ne to no so ayedin e dia maye. So what do we do as a man? E kwan benzo ne wo se ye fa ye nyina ye benya kwan etu ato kakran and who the momo transactions e koso is huge ba transaction fa momo transfers ne transaction electronic ajano. So it's a way of trying to levy.
But honorable, don't you think say Ghanaians are more measurable with their more kind in opposition and their more their baba? If you think say in opposition when we can reduce taxes. No matter banana reality now, you should be able to tell Ghanaians say we said this in opposition, but reality is different. On what?
15 different types of taxes were all abolished. 15 different types of taxes were abolished in this country.
Let's compare that to what we have.
Please, a tax is a tax.
I know, but you see, the fact that we're abolishing now, there is another way to take it.
No. We are challenged in terms of how we should mobilize domestic revenue for development of our nation. Otia, there's a lot of things that we need to do there. What about sitting on a high horse? Or kasakasai? Or we are not going to say, your chrome one, a quaninia.
And this is a good summa, dada. And then I don't want
and you for you, where do you get the money?
I was your mama.
Yeah, Chubby Bikakra. And for me, the Amy Fenner say, we are tying these monies to projects.
Thank you.
I'm a Ghana phone who says, scanning a GN, when idea here.
That is what
I mean. So, when you know, it's going to create jobs. We are creating jobs, entrepreneurial.
I was a Azam J. Campbell. I am Deputy National Communications Officer for the NDC. Honorable Titus Global, I am former Member of Parliament, Tema East Constituency. Thanks so much for staying with us. Mami Fasedama, Emmanuel Free. Are you at 05? Good morning. Enjoy. DJ Awana, Bibi Abe Fai Mensro, Kofi Hassan, Aisha Ibrahim, Listo Wakojo Fojo, your lead producer, Joshua Tigo, your programs manager, AC Ohene, head of news, Adom FM, Adom TV, your general manager, Adom Brands. He was awesome, very solid. I will keep coast. What a GM. Abdullah Awudu, good morning to you. And once again, congratulations and come on, Mr. and Mrs. Hassan. Lovely wedding. Yakupon Shramowate. A year by now, near back for the naming ceremony of the twins. Medini Kwesi Asempa, Chief Jerry Force in your DJ Media, bro. Up next, your work and happiness. Jumani and Niger.